that. Yeah. I'm just gonna go behind you guys real fast here. Okay. Hello, hello. I was having trouble adding a thumbnail photo, so I'm hoping there's no weird glitches. So definitely let me know if you're here. I don't usually come on live this hour either, but yeah, it was quite odd because it just would not let me put a thumbnail photo, which is fine, but it made me wonder if there was some glitches happening. Okay. So I'm going to try to put the comments up here on my computer. So, oh good. Maddie, hello. Yonzo, Lisa, Melanie, Christy. Hi, Christy. Oh, this is fun because there's already a handful of people that I don't really recognize, which is cool. That's a fun thing about coming on a live video when I don't normally. So that's nice to catch some of you who are new. Hello, how are you guys? So since I can already tell there's some new members, let me just say this isn't going to be a typical live stream of mine because I am essentially just going to do a little bit of crafting while we're here. I'm finishing decorating some journals, and then I'm going to wait about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I will announce the winners of my current giveaway. I realized as I was sitting here working, I'm like, oh yeah, today is the 9th. I had it written down on my planner to choose the winners, but it's been a busy day because I took my kids to the reptile expo today. We got a new pet. You can actually see the terrarium enclosure here. So I'm excited. But how are you guys tonight? Yeah, I guess another thing to mention, if you are not familiar with my live streams, is even when I'm crafting, I do this face-to-face kind of thing where you can't really always see exactly what I'm working on. Right now you really can't because I'm not working on anything, but always just want to let you guys know that if we're ever working on something on a live and you actually want to see a good view of it, just feel free to ask it. I might already have a tutorial up, or if not, I will always film one for you guys. But the live streams, I kind of just like it to be, it feels like a hangout to me if we are kind of like face to face. But Lori, hi. Oh wait, the thumbnail photo did work? That's weird because actually when I just clicked on it, there's no thumbnail photo. It was like blank on my end. So that's good to know. I wonder why. Huh. I wonder why on my end it's. Well, then I'm curious what thumbnail picture it chose because I tried like 3 different times. Oh no. That would be funny because I was like, all right, this ain't working. So then I chose a new, or then I just chose a random picture at one point and it doesn't show up on my end. But now I'm kind of like, whoa, no. Whoa, no. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Let's see. All right, view your channel. Let me just take a peek. Yeah, it's so weird. On my end, it still has no thumbnail photo. It just has my little logo. So you'll have to let me know what picture. Oh, it does show my logo. Okay, that's not my thumbnail photo. So, okay, I was kind of worried that like it showed up on your Patreon of your journals. Oh, that's even odder because I didn't choose a picture. What the heck? You know what, Lori, I think I'm curious if on Patreon, maybe it's just showing, it's not, maybe it's showing my channel. I think that's, I'm curious if it's showing like my YouTube channel banner. Because because the thumbnail photo, I definitely did not click a picture of my journals for the thumbnail photo. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I had a picture of, I was trying to have a picture of the giveaway prizes, which is a bunch of the Dollar Tree items, but it wouldn't work. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It didn't work. But hi, everyone. Hello, Tamara and Debbie. Holly, you said you're obsessed with your new journal. Oh, that's so exciting. Hi, Sean. Hi, Dawn. That rhymed. Okay. So I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes and then we'll pick 2 winners. I had so much fun with them. Well, okay, I hung out with one of my kids today. My son is 13, he's a teen, and so like literally I wake up at 6 a.m. this morning. I hear him playing his video games and I'm like, wow, he's up early. I go in there and he's just laughing away with his friends. I go, what time did you wake up? He goes, yesterday. And I go, what? And he didn't go to bed. Anyways, he's a teenager, typical teenager. He's a very homebody kind of guy. He likes doing video games with his friends and he loves being here with his violin. And so all of that to just say, a lot of times when I go out anymore and do like fun little events, it's with my daughter who's almost 7. She's just more into that kind of, like when my son was young, he loved doing all of the outings, but I just don't pressure him to do those things. We definitely have special family time once in a while, but anyways. Yay, Leah's here. Oh, that's exciting. You guys, so real quick before I get to picking a winner, I think I was on a story. Anyways, yes, I had a fun day. I took my daughter Arlo and her best friend Noah. He goes everywhere with us now and it's so fun. We went to the reptile expo and I got a new pet. I don't want to pick up my enclosure because this new little one is just getting used to everything. And I don't know where he is right now, but he's so cute. I'm going to tell you what he is in a moment. First time having one, so I'm definitely a little nervous. And where did he go? Is he hiding? I got a crested gecko. But where is he? I know he didn't escape. Sorry, guys. Where is he? I know they can hide. Ow, and then I just hit my head. So let me know if any of you have a crested... Oh, there he is. Whoa. Wait, no, that's not. Oh, boy. Anyways, I'll stop obsessing about this. I'm so nervous. He's a baby. He's so little. Well, anyways. Yeah, I could be sitting there forever. Okay, and you guys can't see him anyways. Okay, sorry. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for him. I'll have to show him in a different kind of video. But let's go ahead. I've made you guys wait long enough. I think I'll do a little crafting after I choose the winner, so you're welcome to hang out afterwards. I also had to choose a new comment picker website kind of thing because the one I used to use, it makes you pay for it now if you have over 200 comments that it's picking from. And so I found a different one and hopefully it's going to work just fine. Lisa, you're back. Good. Okay. I'm just going to read through the comments super quick, like the last few ones. I know, oh, to be young again, right? Okay. Can you make a scrapbook for me, Maddie? If this is my Maddie, then absolutely. I say my Maddie, more like my son. Oh, no, that sounded weird. Anyways, is this the Maddie I know? Because if so, I will absolutely make you one in a heartbeat. Okay, geckos are so cute. Gosh, he's so cute. I can't wait to show you him. Yes, his or her, because we don't know the sex of it, is Olive. Arlo picked that name before we even went in. She goes, if we get one today, can we name it Olive? And I said, I don't know yet. I said, we have to, and then it was actually a perfect fit. So Olive. He's so little. I'm just so nervous. Dawn, hello. Okay. Hi guys. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm just letting you know, I'm just using it's a website that will randomly choose the comments for you when you are doing a giveaway. So I'm just letting you know it's all random. It picks from all of the comments on there. So I loaded my video link. I don't really want to show you my computer just because, I don't know, I might have other stuff up here that's, you know, whatever, notifications, things like that. But I'm just going to pick a winner. And then I'm going to do that 2 times. I want a pen so I can write this down. And also, yeah, good luck to everyone who entered. And thank you so much for entering. I definitely plan to do many more giveaways in the future. So I am going to have the prize packs just be kind of random. So I have 2 prizes, 1 and 2. So I'm not going to say who's getting which one, but I have added a lot of stuff, and you're getting a complete backpack and all of the fun, like, stationery stuff. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to pick winner, and hopefully this one is going all good. Okay. The first the first winner is Emily Stahl, and in a minute I'll let you know how to get a hold of me, but hopefully you're on one of my social media. Instagram is the absolute best way, but if not, you can email me on my paperterracecraftstudio@gmail.com, or you can message me on Patreon. Even if you're not a member, you can just be like a free member and message me on there. I do need a way to verify that you are who you say you are, which is why Instagram is best. So Emily Stahl 5559. I'm gonna write this whole thing down. Emily. So congrats to Emily, but we have one more. So hang on. 55. And I asked that when you were entering that you basically left a comment about the 90s in some way. And she said, yes, she grew up in the 90s. I was born in early 90s and loved everything about the era. I had lots of great 90s nostalgic stuff, including Lisa Frank stickers and supplies, a lava lamp, scented stickers and markers, lots of Polly Pockets, Beanie Babies, a Game Boy Color. Oh, I forgot about that. And the list goes on. I loved and still do prefer vintage 90s stuff, especially supplies for junk journaling, compared to the 2025 90s themed stuff. But that's my opinion and based on what I like. I love that. And these comments on this video were so much fun to read. So even if you just need some fun comments to read, they are awesome. Okay, I'm going to pick one more. And good luck to everyone. It would be cool if one of the winners was in here. So the second winner is Jennifer Hannum, Hannum, and then there's some numbers on hers. And I'm going to write this down and then I'll read her comment. And congrats to the 2 winners. And I will basically reach out to these 2 just to like give them a heads up as well. She says, I was born in the 80s and grew up in the 90s. Me too. My favorite memory is not having to worry about grown-up stuff. Aw, I remember riding my bike with my friends or my brothers through the neighborhood without worry, playing Super Mario Brothers on Super Nintendo, days of playing Barbies. I grew up listening to Wilson Phillips, going to slumber parties, and having my birthday party at Hardee's fast food restaurant. I love that. Aw, that is so much fun to read. So I am going to surprise you guys, and since you're here hanging out with me this evening, I am also going to throw in a 3rd giveaway, but it's going to just be for you that are here on this live. And I'm going to do a very, very simple way to pick a winner. And I've mentioned this before, but I'll just say it real quick. I'm going to have y'all play a quick little game. It's just like a kind of a guessing game sort of thing. I just made this up right now, so I have to figure it out. But I'm going to like have you guys guess and answer essentially. And the first person to answer it will be the winner. And I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to set my chat right now. I have my chat. I'm going to make sure that I choose the live chat button. It says all messages are visible. So that is a way that it's not going to like filter any comments out. So what that means and why I'm saying all of this is the order that the comments show up on my screen should be the same as yours, but if you have your chat set up in a different way, there is a chance that it's going to show it out of order for you. And I hate to be like this, but I'm just going by what's on my screen. If you see it different on yours, if you're like, nope, this person said it first, I'm just going by what I see. Now, if I make an error, I will absolutely fix it. If everyone's like, nope, you chose the wrong person, this or that, I will always fix that. And in that case, I will just give the two people like something, you know, because that's on my, but I don't want these things to be stressful. And sometimes I feel a little bit of pressure in that because certain people get kind of picky about it. But let's just have fun. Let's do it. And I'm going to think for just a couple minutes about what I'm going to be asking you guys as I'm like gluing this on. I'm finishing decorating a couple journals that will be for sale on my website soon. But don't worry, it'll be in the next, like, I would say in the next 5 minutes. So in case you need to go or something, I will start this little extra giveaway in the next 5 minutes. Let's see here. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna come up with my question and I'm going to go like this real quick and just give me a second. Because like I said, I just realized as I was coming on this live stream that I was going to do this, so I'm not prepared, but that's fine. You know, I think I'm going to stick to what I normally do, because the last time it ended up actually taking y'all a bit to get to it, and I think that works best when we have, you know, this many people on a live stream. It's just going to be the pick a number. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to pick a number between 1 and, so don't start anything yet. I'm going to pick my number, write it down so you can at least verify. I'm going over here so no one can cheat. Let's see. We are going to, no, we're going to do something different. Hang on. Okay. And same way, so if you are the winner for this one, I would, unless I somehow already have your address because you're a Patreon member, this or that, if you're not, Instagram is the absolute best way, but if you don't have Instagram, you can go ahead and send me an email. That's going to take a little bit of, I'm going to need some kind of proof that you are like the real person, only because I've been burned before. And so Instagram's the best way, or just another social media. Facebook could work, or yeah, Patreon. But we can chat about that in a minute if you need a better way to get a hold of me, because you can tell me in the chat where you're going to message me. And what I'm going to actually have you guys do is not start until I say the word start in just a minute. But I'm going to have you guys choose a letter of the alphabet, and you can just do one at a time, but you guys can keep guessing until someone gets it. So we're just going to go ahead and start. Just pick a letter of the alphabet, and the first person that gets it basically is gonna be the winner. The winner, winner, winner. Already got a winner. We already got a winner. And since there's a delay, I'm just going to wait for a quick second, because they're going to keep coming because you guys are quick. So I'm going to wait for just a moment for it to stop. And I'm going to do my best to go back through, and I'll always like double check just to make sure because it is tricky with there being like a delay, but I see right here. I know who the winner is. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, like I said, I'm just going to wait for just another second for that silly delay. Okay, so I feel like I can go ahead and say, first I will tell you that the letter was O, and congrats to Anna Marie Rossetti. I don't think I said your name right, but I think you're one of my Patreon members, if I do remember correctly. And I choose O for Olive, our new little crested gecko. So that's fun. Trust me, I wish so bad. Like, I would love to just come on here and do a bunch of giveaways. It would be so much fun. And I will tell you guys this, when I reach 100K, which will be, I would say, in the next year, probably not in 2025, I don't think. Maybe towards the end. I'm getting real close. So anyways, I would love to do, like, I want to do so many giveaways when I reach 100K. This is so much fun for me, and I would be more than happy to, like, I can be the one that has all of the prizes, but I think what I'll do again as I'm getting closer to 100K is I will probably ask the community for help in the shipping, because that's the part that holds me back is, it's just out of my own pocket, this and that, so I can do it randomly. But if I want to do like 20 winners, and I'm not kidding, I want to do 20 winners, because 100K, like, I want like so many people to win. And so, but 20 winners, that's a lot in postage, and I want to make it available worldwide. So as I'm getting closer, I think I'll just say, if you want to pitch in $5-10, then it will make it a little bit easier for me to be able to make it pop. And obviously there are some generous people out there that will end up like donating like a $20. And so it's not like I'm not asking for like everyone to donate. I don't need to do a GoFundMe or anything like that, but it'll be helpful to do that. And yeah, actually maybe, because I feel like in the past I've even had a few different people that I work closely with donate different prize packs. So that could be fun, just because it would be like all of the shops that I use, I could have different packs. Anyways, I'm excited because that sounds so much fun. That sounds so much fun. So I will start saving up for that. Wouldn't it be cool? Yeah, like 20 winners. And my neck hurts, so I just realized on the screen that I keep going like this. My neck hurts because I think I slept weird. But anyways. And so I'm going to read back through because the comments were going quickly. Yep, you. Okay, Anna, I thought that was you. So that's easy. I have your address. So, and maybe I didn't mention, I was basically going to just send kind of a surprise pack. It's going to have some of the Dollar Tree 90s stuff. And honestly, if you're on the hunt for some kind of specific crafty things, Anna, feel free to message me, because if I have it, I will toss it in for you. So, you guys are so generous to me that, like, I just can never repay you guys back for all of the support that you give me. Yeah, that was fun. And Lori, I'm guessing I get to see you soon. So that's fun. That's fun. I wish we could all have a hangout. Like, man, I've talked about this before, but it would be so much fun to be able to do a craft night and do like an in-person journal class or something like that. Oh man, that would be so much fun. And I just wish that one day we can do that somehow. But it would be fun. I've talked about this before, but I have thought about doing it, and there are a handful of people that are local, like, because even 5 people, that would probably actually be realistic. 5 people, that's a lot to entertain. In my head, I'm like, oh, I want like 30 people to be there, but I know me, and I would be so nervous and overwhelmed, and I can be really shy in person, so that would be scary. But so like, even if I was able to get like 5 local pals together, and then we could do it like live also, and it could be I'm like teaching something. I don't know. It could be so much fun. But I think that will go on my bucket list for 2026, is an in-person journal class. I mean, maybe I could even find a place to host it at. I have looked around at, like, because we have a craft warehouse and they do like in-person classes, but I heard that they're kind of like weird about it, and something like, I think it's like Craft Warehouse has to be the one to like charge for it, and like, anyways, it was like, it seemed like a weird setup, so it would probably be better. It would be better to do it somewhere where I don't know have to go. Sorry, it's late. Is it? Yeah, it's 8:30. It has been kind of a long day. So yeah, I'm finishing up decorating just the last couple journals that I will be listing in the next week, and I am trying my best to keep you guys updated when that will be, but I will at least give like a 24-hour heads up. Oh no, I think I just got ink on my face. That's okay. It could look like a freckle. A freckle. Yeah, so. Well, what are you guys doing right now? Anywho, what are you guys doing up at this hour? I know some of you, it is actually kind of late. I'm sorry I'm behind you because I'm going to grab a couple things here. Oh, actually, I am going to grab, where did that box go? I wanted to show you what I just opened up, and I already put a video up of this, but I can't remember where I put it. Where did I put that? I seriously, I'm sorry guys. When I'm on a mission, I like can't stop looking for what it is I'm looking for. And what I'm looking for is the dang, where would I have put that? I'm looking for this big box of stuff that I just got from Alex, Paper and Pals, and it's like the entire box of bird themed pockets. I'm so sorry. That's gonna, I know it's somewhere so obvious, and it's in a weird spot though. Like where else? I have no other spots. I'm so confused. Also, I will be sending the giveaway prizes out early this week. I honestly might have to like get off the live stream just because I feel like I have to go looking for this. I mean, I didn't lose it. There's no way you could just lose a big box, but last night I filmed it. Okay. And where would I have put it? That is so confusing. Mom? I'm just kidding. Guys, I might have to get off. Unless you want to just sit around and see me go crazy. Like, what? Okay. Here, I'm going to read the comments. Sometimes you guys know where I put stuff. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay. Here they are. Oh, that kind of scared me. Like, I knew they weren't missing, but, oh, that scared me. I kind of wanted to show you. They're in their boxes. See, I'm never this far ahead. Yeah, I'm never this far ahead in the month, and I wasn't expecting that. So, anyways, wow. These are these cute little upholstery pockets that were made by Alex from Paper and Pals. And I just have to show you, you may have already seen them on the video that I had up today, but look at the little miniature feathers. That is what I love about these. Anyways, they're so, so cute. And I came up with the journal design that I am doing for this month. And it's a vintage bird page, like kind of file folder sort of journal. Something like this. This one's not completely done, and I'm gonna actually bind it, but I just used some crinkled seam binding for this one just to hold it on there, but I'm gonna actually bind it. But yeah, it's just like a basic little journal, but I love the size, and it'll have, you know, a variety of pages, some vintage bird book pages and coloring pages that are like bird themed and stuff like that. So yeah, these little journals are going to turn out super cute. So these are for my journal members this month. If I'm able to do some very decorated versions of this, I might do that and sell them on my website, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah. Very excited. So I think everything's gonna be so cute. I'm actually thinking that I will be packing up the journal packs this week, which, wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm forgetting something, but I have to make like 100 of these tags this week, but I kind of feel like I've got it down. They're gonna be similar to one of these styles. But look at this. My friend Sandra gave me this idea to make this a little bird's nest. Like in person, I hope you'll be able to see all the textures. There's like threads and cheesecloth, and it's supposed to look like a little bird's nest, and I love it. And then this one has a little pocket. So anyways, yeah. So everything is working out well for this month, which is exciting because last month was so much work. I just really felt sad thinking that I didn't get to spend as much time with my kids as I wanted. I mean, granted, I got to see them every day, but I didn't feel like I got to spend as much quality time with them as I wanted. And so this month I actually feel like I'm like able to take some days and hang out with them, and that is like the best thing that I could have hoped for. I'm going to the beach one day with or one night. We're gonna do a whole night with both of my kids, my daughter and my son, and it's going to be overnight with my son's best friend and his mom. I don't know why I'm just randomly telling you guys all this stuff, but basically just to say, anyways, I'm excited for this month. And so, yeah, I'm gonna do some stamping here. Are any of you crafting right now? I'm very curious. Let me read through the comments here. A retreat. Sorry, I'm kind of late on the comments, but Sean, actually a retreat, that sounds so much fun. Like, I've never been to a craft retreat. Have you guys? I've always wanted to. Oh, and I'm sorry I'm answering so late, Crafty Mama. I am using Tombow Mono Aqua Glue in a Sugar Bell container. Saturday night is your late night for binge watching YouTube. I love that kind of night. I love that kind of night. I like the idea. Never thought to make a bird's nest. Me either. I don't know why I never thought. I mean, how did we not think of that? Tracy, hi. You are pulling papers for some journal signatures. That sounds fun. My stuff is mostly packed away. Had to do a floor repair in the craft room. Oh boy. Well, hopefully not for long. Oh, Sean, so you've been to retreats. They're so fun, relaxing, and exciting. How fun. I've definitely seen a few, like I've seen a few being advertised, but they from the ones I've seen, they look like pretty expensive is the only thing. I'm sure it's worth it. But maybe I just haven't seen like the right ones also, you know. Maybe there are some. I love these. They're transparent Post-it notes. I've been putting them in all of the journals because they're so much fun. I think it would be fun to do some journaling on here, but you have to use like a permanent marker is the only thing. Okay, well, now what? Okay, I gotta fill the pockets in these. I just rediscovered that I have these cute little bow, what are they? They're like bow cards. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. Let me grab a couple things I need over here. One of those, that and that, okay. I forgot that I had these. They're cute little bow cards, but when you fold them down, whoops, sometimes the bow gets caught. When you fold it down, the little bow like stays up. I think those are so cute. So I've been trying to incorporate these in some of the journals. Let's see, we'll put you over here. I'm curious if any of you would be interested. I have lots and lots of leftover handmade embellishments and things from like probably the last year of Patreon. It's a very random mix. Some might be for different holidays, or you know, it's all different themed things, all of the things you guys see me make all of the time. So I was thinking when I do this journal sale on my website in the next week, I was thinking that I might go ahead and make some leftover packs, and like each pack will have like maybe like 5 handmade embellishments and then like maybe 10 other journal items, or you know, so I'll come up with the number. If I'm able to make them small enough that they can go in a flat envelope, then that would be less expensive for you guys. So I just have to see what I have. But yeah, I'm wondering if I should go ahead and put some leftover packs together. They would be kind of like a grab bag style, but I would show some pictures of like examples, things that you can expect at least. And when I do a video to show you the different journals that I will be selling, I will also show you the packs. Like I'll show you what they look like in person, if that makes sense. So, hello, how are you? Let's see, Sandy, hello. Perfect. I will definitely put some of those together. Let's see here. I do love retreats. The one I attend have fun themes and a chance to see crafters who don't live nearby. That sounds actually so fun. Do you have crafty friends that you've made at those retreats and then you like see them every year or as often as you go? Because actually that sounds so fun. Oh my. Hotels can be pricey, but you got to stay somewhere. Some retreat coordinators have fees, just covers material. Okay. There's ways to make it reasonable. That's, you know, and I guess I haven't looked into it. Like, I've only maybe seen like advertisements or I've heard about it. So I guess maybe it would be a fun thing for me to like look into a little bit more. That would be so much fun. Oh my gosh. What, like, can you imagine? Because though I'm guessing a lot of the retreats, I'm sure they have a junk journal one, right? Is there like a junk journal specific one? I don't actually, now that I think about that, I've never really looked into that. But I'm guessing there is. And if not, then can you imagine a very junk journal centered retreat? And like a bunch of us would go, like some of you guys have channels, so like imagine, oh, I don't know. Anyways, that would seriously be so cool. Do you guys have any plans tomorrow? Oh, I could show you the plants that I got at the Reptile Expo, if you'd like to see. I had a budget that I was working with. When I say budgets, I feel like that, for some reason, I feel like when I say I had a budget, in my head, that makes it sound like it's like a lot of money or something. Anyways, I had a small budget that I was working with just to kind of hold myself accountable, because when I'm surrounded by plants and fun little creatures, I could go crazy. Anyways, so yeah, I stayed way within my budget, even with getting a gecko. I wish I could show him to you guys. In fact, where did he go? But I'll show you the plants that I got. But I actually don't see him, but I know, wait, do geckos, they don't burrow, right? I have a lot to learn. I promise I did research. I did research, but I just have a lot to learn still. It's just weird that I can't see him. Okay, well, I'll have to look later. He is tiny, but I forgot about that. That was making me nervous. Where's a flashlight? Do we have a flashlight? Anyways, let me show you my plants. Maybe I'll bring the phone over in a minute and show y'all. All right. I got a Syngonium red. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, and you know what? It's dark over here. Someone said that they camouflage good, I think, or they are great camouflagers. Good to know. I'm new to them. Anyways, and obviously everything in his enclosure is like the same color as him. But I will share some pictures at this point. Anyways, this is a Syngonium. I think it was called Red Fox or Red something. It's pretty cool. In person, it almost has black leaves and then red on the back. And I really like Syngonium, so I've never seen this variety. It's a little dark in here, actually. It's quite hard to see that, but you get it. But yeah, if you guys are familiar with crested geckos, I plan to eventually do a full arboreal terrarium enclosure that's bioactive. I think that's all the right words. Okay, also, so I guess this one is an Alocasia black velvet. I didn't know that until just recently. I didn't know what I was, because these are just like, he has just plants out on the table. They were just like inexpensive plants. So anyways, same with this. I got one Hoya. Oh, and I just dropped some of the dirt. I gotta probably repot these tonight because I just can't be trusting everyone's dirt lately. Anyways, and then this is a Hoya, what's it called? Hoya Crassi Padiola, something like that. Anyways, oh yeah, so my crested gecko enclosure, yeah, I am going to have live plants. I have real dirt. I'm going to do isopods and springtails. So essentially it should hopefully kind of all take care of itself. That's kind of cool. I have high hopes. I love the little guy or girl. It's so cute. I wish I could show you. Man, I wish there was a way to show you a picture on here. Like, I mean, like, you know, like put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. There should be a way to do that. All right, I'm gonna put a cute little pocket on one of these. We'll go with we'll go right. No, I like that one for journaling. We'll go with this page. All right. I want to find a cute little tag. My supplies are just like kind of all over the place right now, which is why I'm going all over the place. Ooh, let's do a tag with, I still have a little bit of my one and only fabric. Whoops. So I'm using as much as I can of it in these journals. Oops. Oh yeah, we'll go with this right here. This will be fun. This one has a enclosure kind of thing, or tag topper, I mean, but I'm gonna switch it out for, wait, am I gonna do it? Yeah. No, I need a bigger, no, this will be fine. Okay. I feel like when it's evening time, I'm more second guessing myself. So I'm like sitting here like, do I like that or do I not? Oh, sorry, I missed a few comments here. Oh, hello, Jess. Ooh, Kentucky, or Sandy says, I am hosting a journal retreat in Louisville. Sorry if I didn't say that right. August 30th. Whoa, how fun. That would be cool if anyone's going from here. Any openings? Sean asked. Oh, 2026. Oh, no, 2020. Sorry, I'm just reading. That's so cool. I hope that goes well. Print and junk journal a picture. I definitely will. I definitely will. And I've shared one already, like on my Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, I shared a picture. It's literally the cutest picture, you guys. If you're on my Instagram, I did share it on my paper terrace because it's the cutest thing. This little baby has the cutest like eyelashes, like blue, crystal blue eyes. Oh my gosh, so cool. I fell in love with this little cutie, which scares me. I don't really need to be going and getting attached to anything new, but too late. We're gonna do it. Okay, well, I put this on backwards, so that's always good, but that's fine. You can't tell. I'll show you what I'm working on. I had put this clear pocket, but I put it on like backwards, or no, it's like not upside down. It's backwards because the flap I was trying to have against the page, if that makes sense. But since it's transparent, it doesn't matter. So it has these little daisies, and I just put a simple little tag with some fabric. Where did you get him or her? And I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I got the cute little gecko from a reptile expo that I went to today. So I literally just got it, and yeah, I have this little terrarium kind of thing over here. Okay, I need to be finishing this. That's probably what I need to be doing. Did I already use my... I should probably get off here so I can get this finished for the night. Arlo is still... Oh, yep. Arlo is still out there playing with Noah, her bestie. But he always has to go home at 9, and it's 2 minutes from there. And they don't know how to tell time, so I gotta tell them. Arlo's hanging out with her dad out there, so they're not just randomly out there by themselves. Not that any of you care, but I didn't just leave them, I promise. Oh, that's cute. Okay, guys, I will let you go, but this was super fun. Congrats again to the winners. I don't think the two main winners were on the live stream, so Emily Stahl and Jennifer Hannum, congrats to you, and I will go ahead and message them. And yeah, let's start thinking ahead to 100K, and you guys can help me figure out my future giveaways, because that's going to be so much fun, because even just this today was so much fun. Okay, guys, have a good night, and I will see you so soon. Bye. How do I get out of here? Love you, bye.